Hey, welcome back. Today's March 1st, Monday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future. Before diving into 1inch token, 1inch USD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action. I've already done a more extensive post on these two markets earlier today. If you guys are interested in what I said in more detail about these two markets and how they could potentially affect the altcoin markets, you guys can take a look into that post. However, we do have Bitcoin dominance up about 0.3% today. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 8% today, while total altcoin market cap up almost 7% today. And this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I will usually see total altcoin market cap trailing that and gains behind Bitcoin price action. I usually do emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, which is more ideal for the altcoin price action, because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin price action. Okay, so this is still what I'm looking at and focusing on right now on the daily time frame for Bitcoin dominance, because as I've been saying, there has been the development of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern. If this pattern actually plays out and breaks the upside, I do have a measured target here of about 68%. If this pattern plays to the upside, not as ideal for the altcoin price action. Okay, so this is still a confirmation I'm still looking for. Okay, because the most ideal signal here for the altcoins would be if Bitcoin dominance continues trending downwards, as we have seen quite a bit of better altcoin price action in this segment, okay, when it was going downwards, and Bitcoin price action consolidating and not doing too much. That's the most ideal scenario I am looking for. The next best scenario here would be if Bitcoin price action actually trends back upwards, even while Bitcoin dominance trends upwards. So both Bitcoin price action and Bitcoin dominance goes upwards. That's the next best case scenario. Okay. The worst case scenario is if Bitcoin price action trends downwards while Bitcoin dominance trends upwards. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here and see what exactly is going on. I did mention that there's quite a bit of bearish divergence scenarios on the monthly time frame down to the 3-day time frame. Okay, so some things I would not lose track of, because those could be bearish signals, even though it looks like we have a bullish pattern here, which is a falling wedge pattern. Okay, measure target of this breakout, which it looks like price action has broken out of this pattern. The source of resistance here will be the daily 21 MA, which is the blue line right here, as well as I think the 12-hour moving averages as well. So right off the bat, I see these resistances, okay, for the price action in this breakout right now. Measured breakout of this pattern is about 59, slightly above 59K here, okay. So that is the measured target. Let's see if price action would actually get there. Now, the safer confirmation for me here, and seeing if Bitcoin price action will actually bounce back from this temporary bottom here before continuing upwards, is getting daily candle closes above this daily 21 MA and staying closed above this daily 21 MA, which would tell me the likelihood of price action continuing upwards from here for Bitcoin price action is likely. Okay. Now let's take a look into 1-inch USD and see what exactly has gone on in here. But I just want to add, Bitcoin price action, Bitcoin dominance are my focus right now before considering any particular smaller markets, because what I said about Bitcoin dominance scenarios in the beginning of this post, okay, and how it could affect the overall altcoin markets. So I will not lose track of those before considering any altcoin markets at this time. Now on 1-inch USD here, still pretty new coin. I usually do take a look into the higher time frame RSIs and see if there are any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios as red flags. Okay. Now on the monthly time frame here, we don't have an RSI reading. Weekly time frame, we don't have an RSI reading. 3-day time frame here, we're currently at about 53 RSI. Pull back quite a bit. I'm not too concerned here. Daily time frame, we had bearish divergence already, comparing this high with this high right here. However, equal highs or slightly lower highs on the RSI, so that's classic bearish divergence, breached the daily 21 MA, and now it's currently at the daily 50 MA. Okay. The daily 21 MA is usually my conservative estimate, and price action has broken below that, and right now it's found support at the daily 50 MA, which is the white line. Now, what do I see here? Okay, I do see a possible falling wedge pattern on the 3-day time frame, more notably, okay, with the one-off wick right here, and it's being supported by the 3-day 21 MA, which is right at about $3.40 fib level area. Okay. Now, the pattern, the falling wedge pattern here is generally a bullish pattern. Okay. According to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it's a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. Okay. Measure target here, if it actually breaks out by, let's say by March 8th, because that would take into consideration of breaking above this fib level area, about the $4.15 fib level area. Okay. If it actually does break out by March 8th, price action, the measure target here will be slightly under $7. Okay, $6.95. Okay. Measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Let's also take a look, consider the key resistances and supports here before that. Let's see if all moving averages are actually within the pattern. It looks like the 4-hour 200 could actually be breaching the top trend line there. So in addition to what I said about the breakout of the pattern, I will also look into any short-term moving averages above the pattern at the time of the breakout. At the time if it looks like it has broken above the pattern, for any lingering resistances above the pattern. Okay, such as the 4-hour 21 MA, it looks like it's upward sloping and could be above the pattern soon. Now let's take a look into the key resistance right here. Okay, would be the fib level right here, about $4.15. And of course the daily 21 MA. Key support levels would be the daily 50 MA and the 3-day 21 MA. Okay. Bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern and go towards this measure target. I would look for any possible lingering resistances above the pattern at the time it looks like it has broken out of the pattern for any possible resistances, okay, rejections, including this $5 fib level right here. That could be a possible rejection as well, which is also a fib level. So that's the bullish case scenario, breakout of this pattern and go towards its measured targets. Bearish case scenario here, if price action actually breaks this bottom trend line, okay, in that case, I think the next level of support I'll be looking at, that would take into consideration of breaking the 3-day 21 MA as well. So if it breaks this bottom trend line here, I don't see any other moving averages that are acting as support at this time. So if it actually breaks the bottom trend line here, which would take into consideration of breaking the 3-day 21 MA, I will look for the next fib level as of right now from this snapshot, currently about $2.60 $2.65 fib level area. So if it breaks this bottom trend line, next key support in terms of this snapshot right here will be about the $2.65 fib level area. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.